Hey guys, this is Mauisnake. You might know me from YouTube, perhaps Twitter, maybe you've seen me on Thorin's Counterpoints show, and today I'm going to be helping break down how Liquid were able to beat Fnatic in Map 5 at IEM Sydney and take home the trophy. So this is a really important round for Liquid. They just kind of half invest into it. Notice that they still are keeping themselves around $2,000 for the most part. Stewie's on a Mag 7, the rest of the players are on pistols. Twist is the only player with armor at all. And it starts with a great opening pick from Stewie here. So he gets naded down to 25 HP, but because he knows he has a Mag 7, he has to be still in the faces of the Fnatic players. If he gives up ground here, his gun becomes a lot less useful, especially if he lets him get exec on. So he finds a great opening pick on a Brolin, picks up his smoke, realizes that's there, and he's able to fall back from Banana and give his team a nice 5v4 advantage to start. Then the action shifts over towards the A side of the map. Nitro is here, and he probably makes the only real mistake from Liquid in this round. He's just jiggling the corner here, kind of a wide peek, if you ask me here, but he does in fact spot JW, and throws his smoke, wants to play around it, but is taken out by JW. Now Twist on the bomb site does a great job of just staying alive, and this is really how important it is for players to, when they're anchoring, just try to stay alive. Notice he gets the dink onto JW. This enables Naf to go for a peek as it locks up all of the players from Fnatic at that moto position, and Naf's able to pick up 2 on the round from that one. That leaves Twist now in a 1v4, 1v3 because he gets the kill on a Stewie, and once again Twist just staying alive on the bomb site enabled all of this to happen. And of course Stewie in the beginning getting that opening pick, smoking them off of Banana, pushes them, funnels them towards Team Liquid, and Liquid, they were fully able to commit on that, just assuming that Fnatic weren't going to mess with Banana anymore in the rest of the round. So Twist, he's trying to make something happen here, tries to molly towards the bomb site, or towards the pit position, but he gets quickly traded out. Liquid take care of business and are able to close that very important round off, and that's able to rattle them off quite a few rounds in a row after that. So this round from Liquid shows the value of a two-pronged preempted defense from the North American side. To start here, we're going to see Stewie continuing his aggression in towards Banana. He's going to take a boost from Naf here, but Brolin got into a great position before Stewie spotted him, and Brolin's able to take him out relatively easily. But Liquid still stick with their other prong of the attack, which is an apartments defense. You can see that they have 3 players defending this part of the map. They know that Fnatic probably aren't just going to charge towards B after that single pick, and Nitro's able to get a nice kill onto GW. That's going to even the numbers out for Liquid nicely. And notice that Twist and Elige, they took a little while to get out of apartments. They didn't just book it immediately, because it's very often that in apartments, second player is going to come clear them. So they kind of hung around for just a little bit, didn't show that perfectly, but now Naf is going to be on the bomb site with just this op by this pillar position. This is a great spot for an opper to play defending the B bomb site. You're usually good for at least 1 here, because this angle gives you basically see kind of the mid chest area and above. It's a lot easier shot to hit than some of them that only kind of give you a headshot angle. Like if you kind of are in emo, some players like to go there, but that's really not as good. And this position as well allows you to dodge quite a few flashbangs that may be coming over. So Fnatic here, they're going to be going in with a pretty simple smoke exec, CT and coffins, and notice the flash doesn't hit him, the first flash at least, so Naf's able to get that kill on Brolin. Then he gets a kill on Exist, and his job's really done at that point. 2 kills should be more than enough, and Elige, he's just going to maintain this construction control. He doesn't feel pressured, doesn't want to try to make a hero play or anything like that, just stays alive here, and he's able to get a lot of information. Crims just runs across while spraying. That's going to give Elige the cue that he can relate to his teammates that Crims is probably in that position towards emo. You don't know whether he's on top or beneath, but you know he's kind of probably in that corner. Now, Liquid, they're still going to take their precautions, throw a smoke towards Banana, and Twist is able to clean up the last 2 members. Liquid with another great round, despite being in a 4v5 situation. That's kind of showing the value of a 2-prong CT attack, where if your Banana hit doesn't work, at least you have some way to even out the situation by staying aggressive in apartments. So this is the 11th round of the half, and Fnatic just won their 2nd round. Liquid, they're trying to avoid the reset, as they still had some money to buy into this round, but it's not too healthy across the board. Elige and Twist with about $1,000 or less each. And now Fnatic's going to be going for some bracket control, and they're able to find the first pick of the round, so it's not actually looking all too good. You can see Elige here takes the fight with Crims, but he actually loses the duel, and so Nitro here, he's able to somehow find the trade with that nade onto Crims, and Liquid, they're considering just falling back, playing a 2-2 setup. Not the healthiest setup to be in a late round position. You're devoid of information. They still have some utility to work with, but it's not actually all too great for them. Fnatic, though, just going to be going back to B, And we're going to see Stewie and Naf take a pretty typical setup to try to close this one out. So Naf's just going to be on top of the boost here. Fnatic, they throw a CT smoke, but notice he plays all the way back on the boost, and he looks down playing anti-flash as well. Doesn't want to get blind here at this position. And the exec comes out. And because Brolin doesn't clear the angle out entirely, Naf's able to get a free kill. Falls off the angle, 4v3 advantage. Now Fnatic using their last smoke grenade towards CT. Naf's going to be peeking above that, but kind of ran a little bit. I think JW was able to tip them off there that was happening. And Twist, he gets caught with a nade out, but JW can't hit the shot just in time. 5 HP left. And what's really smart here is Twist smoke towards Banana. That actually is going to allow Nitro a little bit of a cheeky push here to find another entry on the bomb site. Exist playing on top of Emo once again. Nitro shoots him in the side. Exist doesn't expect that because Twist smoked him off, but Nitro finds the perfect angle there to peek without exposing himself through that smoke grenade. And Liquid are able to pick up their 9th round, ensuring a pretty dominant first half here to close the match out. Alright, so Liquid here have lost quite a few rounds in a row. They're on a half buy of sorts. Fnatic, they've won 2 1v1s in a row, so their money's not looking all too good. And this is the round that Liquid take the game pretty much from Fnatic. They win this one, Fnatic have barely any money to work with, and then they are able to just take it. So, the way I'm going to approach this round isn't really what Liquid do right. A lot of it is actually, in my opinion, what Fnatic do wrong. So we can see right now that the way JW is playing bracket gives him complete information. He knows that there's nothing going on towards bracket right now. You can hear that Liquid is using their utility right now towards Banana. Stewie's even showing himself to an extent, and yet this is the setup we're seeing from Fnatic. Twist is playing CT, Exist is playing first oranges right now, and Crims is playing the Coffin's position. This in itself is just not the kind of setup you should be looking for if you have that much information. Twist is in a position where if any smoke goes towards CT, he's completely out of the round. Crims is playing pretty much a retake position. The whole point of Coffins in most situations is to get one and fall off. But usually you're just going to get smoked off of this position and you're going to have to just play full retake. If Fnatic have this much information, you can see JW still complete information that there's nothing towards bracket, and Brolin, he's going to have a good hold on apartments regardless. This should lead Fnatic to play more players in the bomb site. Exist is playing one of the worst spots in the bomb site right now at first oranges. This is just not a great spot if you're against pistols. It's too easy to get overwhelmed, and you're going to see just that happen right here. The smokes come out, Exist gets completely blind, doesn't even recognize that Twist could be in that position, and he gets taken out, and that's going to give Liquid the entire bomb site. Not even a fight really being put up there, and Liquid, they're just able to get so much space there, and we're going to watch it still from a kind of a third-person perspective for most of this. Fnatic, they try to get back into this one. They boost JW up towards CT. Naf, though, he's going to make a great play here. Notice there's 2 smokes there towards CT right now. One of them fades. Naf, he's in a bad position, so he decides to take matters into his own hands. Gets the kill onto JW, and he actually falls here, kind of lines up. Brolin is able to take him out, so Nitro, it's really just on him at this point, but he has an impressive hold from Nubox, which is a great spot to defend the bomb site, by the way, a spot that Fnatic totally could have used when Liquid were trying to come at them, and he just jiggles out Crims just enough, finds another great headshot, and Liquid are able to put themselves on match series tournament point there.